Nah, we'll pass. Seems the folks at NASA are worried about a giant asteroid bringing about humanity's end, and have unveiled plans for what to do about it. Asteroids crash into the Earth regularly, but they're usually small enough that they burn up in the atmosphere. However, bigger space rocks could cause significant damage if they were to hit the planet. To try to prevent such a calamity, NASA has designed the Double Asteroid Redirection Test. Its target will be the asteroid system Didymos, which consists of a smaller rock orbiting a much larger companion. NASA's plan is to launch a refrigerator-sized spacecraft at the smaller Didymos B when the asteroids approach Earth in October 2022. The spacecraft will be traveling at 3.7 miles per second when it hits the asteroid. The collision is meant to eventually shift the rock's orbit by changing its speed, a tactic known as the kinetic impactor technique. Scientists on Earth will then study the impact and effect of the test on Didymos B to determine if the strategy is a feasible way to save the planet from more dangerous asteroids. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support Tomo News at patreon.com/Tomo News. Here's hoping we won't suffer the same fate as the dinosaurs.
Apocalyptic asteroid nearly misses Earth. Earlier this month, a Chinese telescope captured images of an asteroid headed toward Earth. The asteroid was recently observed by the Purple Mountain Observatory in Nanjing. Named 2009 ES by the Minor Planet Center, the asteroid is one of 1,640 bodies identified as on a potential collision course with Earth. Luckily, this one wasn't. The object ultimately missed us by a distance of 18.8 times of the distance between the Earth and the Moon. But should an asteroid of its size, measuring around 10,000 meters across, collide with Earth, the impact would be the equivalent of 3 billion atomic bombs. Similar to what scientists believe could have killed the dinosaurs.
NASA has a plan to save Earth from an asteroid Armageddon. Let's hope it works. NASA announced a plan on Wednesday regarding a future mission to change the trajectory of an asteroid. The mission may have the potential to protect Earth from an impending asteroid impact in the future. NASA's Asteroid Redirect Mission, or ARM, scheduled for the mid-2020s, involves sending a robotic spacecraft to an asteroid passing by Earth. The robot will then do a series of flyby optical surveys of the asteroid's surface. The robot would then land on the asteroid for the boulder collection portion of the mission, which would last about 10 minutes. After pushing away from the asteroid and 3 days of analyzing the boulder, it will then begin the planetary defense portion of the mission. Using the gravitational attraction between the spacecraft and the boulder, they will attempt to deflect the asteroid, a process they call enhanced gravity tractor. It will then take about 6 years for the robot to return to lunar orbit, where astronauts aboard the Orion spacecraft will dock with the robot and further study the boulder. The current concept for the manned portion of ARM involves 2 astronauts and is expected to take about 3.5 weeks.
Scientists predict a giant asteroid will collide with Earth in 2880. The asteroid 1950DA is a rock 1.1 kilometers in diameter. It's traveling at about 15 kilometers per second relative to the Earth. Following its current trajectory, it has a 0.3% probability of colliding with the planet. If this occurs, it would slam into the Atlantic Ocean at 61,155 kilometers per hour. It is estimated that the force of the collision would be equivalent to 44,800 megatons of TNT.
Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support Tomo News at patreon.com/Tomo News.
Asteroid could get a little too close for comfort to Earth next month. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory announced on Tuesday that an asteroid could pass very close to Earth next month. It will not, however, smash into our planet this time. Asteroid 2013 TX68 will make its closest pass by Earth on March 5th. The asteroid, which has a diameter of 100 feet, could pass as far out as 9 million miles or as close as 11,000 miles. There is no chance it could hit the Earth this time, NASA says, but there is a 1 in 250 million chance it could hit the Earth in 2017 on its next pass. Even if it does hit the Earth, it is too small to cause any real damage. It would likely break up in the atmosphere and blow apart in an explosion from an incoming asteroid called an airburst. NASA says the asteroid was discovered on October 6, 2013, and tracked for 3 days, after which it could not be observed. Because scientists were not able to track it longer, it is hard for them to predict its exact orbit around the Sun. They are sure, however, that it will not hit Earth this time.
NASA scientists say that an unusually large and fast asteroid will narrowly pass Earth. Scientists at NASA's Pan-STARRS Observatory in Hawaii say that an unusually large and fast asteroid will fly by Earth this Halloween. The asteroid, named 2015 TB145, came as a surprise to scientists who only spotted the asteroid less than 2 weeks ago. Asteroid 2015 TB145 measures up to 2,000 feet long in diameter, or the length of approximately 5.5 football fields. The asteroid's flyby is expected to happen on October 31st this year, when it will pass within 310,000 miles from Earth. That distance is within 1.3 lunar distances of Earth, dangerously close for an asteroid of that size. Scientists say that the asteroid will streak by Earth at an unusually high velocity of nearly 78,000 miles per hour. NASA says that if an asteroid of this size and velocity was to hit Earth, it would wreak devastating havoc on our planet, but rest assured this will not be the case, at least this time around. Scientists say the next time any celestial object this large will pass by Earth will be in 2027, when the mile-wide AN-10 asteroid passes